Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I've got a pretty interesting destination RV. I know how much you guys like these destinations, so I found one that is a little bit unique. And today, it's the 2027 Sandpiper 411DBDL. I don't know if that stands for dual bed, dual loft, or whatever you want to call it, because it's either going to be, you're either going to be on two different streams of thought. It's either going to be, you know, a one bedroom, two bath unit with two lofts, or you're going to consider it like a three bedroom. It's kind of an interesting setup and it looks really nice. I think we can all agree on that. It's pretty darn functional. The nice thing too is it has a couple different seating areas. So usually in these like two bedroom, three bedroom, one bedroom, seating is a problem. I do like how they introduced this super slide over here. One, you get your all your cooking, your refrigerating, a residential styled oven. You're also going to see that you have a dinette that is also going to be your island. So think about a good prepping space, a good place to sit down and do some like coloring if you're bringing the kids. But then you also have the two recliners with a bigger chair right there as well. So you got enough seating. You could make an argument for more, but it's hard to get more in this. You have a second bathroom right there. So full bath, private full bath for the person paying for it back here. And then you have kind of a utility second bath right here. And what I mean by that is it has its own door, but it also has a washer and dryer with a corner radius shower. You can see here with the floating storage and all the lighting structure with the accent wall, it's pretty darn sharp looking. You also have a fireplace with accents underneath, even if you're not using it for the heat, which it has a lot of it, about 4,777 BTUs, baby. But it also has 4 different coloring modes. So that way you can really set the mood on those days, you know. And I like this open area right here. Just imagine putting my wife's, her crystals and her books and her, just like we got these little metal chickens, little metal rhino. There's all sorts of metal stuff that she's getting here lately. Going a little overboard with our camper here lately. This is loft number 1, and believe it or not, this is actually the tiny loft. The other one is an absolute behemoth. It's pretty darn cool. It's going to be right above the bedroom right here. So talk about a good place for storage. You see you have the wooden steps right there, and then you have the metal, more vertical steps right here. So pretty darn cool. Would you consider this its own bedroom? Is this a 1 bedroom, 2 loft for you, or is this a 3 bedroom RV? I kind of think it's a 3 bedroom in my opinion. You got the washer and dryer. You do have a drop frame, so you can see there are going to be a step coming down into here, but I love the fact that it has its own entrance. And the washer and dryer is going to be lifted just a hair right there as well. So pretty darn cool. But man, talk about a great place for the guests so they're not all up in your business. You got the corner radius shower. You got the porcelain foot flush throne, so they didn't cheapen out and go with the plastic. Now I'll tell you, I'll be the first to say, as a bigger guy, I'm not a fan of the corner radius showers almost ever. This one is no exception. I'm not a huge fan of it, but if you are going to go with it, you might as well go with the one where you can actually fully spin around. So I don't have to tape sponges. My shoulders aren't banging into it. You know, I can sit there and take a shower just like fine. It's just not the biggest area. But again, I'm a roundy. I'm not a flat. So you let me know what you guys think. That'd be a good comment. How do you guys feel about the old corner radius? You got light here behind the mirror, which is a perfect place to show off the old bowling gun, baby. And then you're going to be using your tankless hot water heater as well. So the old Suburban. I like the look of the countertop too. It's that hard wrap plastic. So babe, if you're watching, I love you. Then you got 3 pull-out drawers here as well. And then I like to see, that space. And then you got some room underneath for the storage there. You even got a place where you can hang a towel on me. And now we're back here into the living room. So I'll just go ahead and break this down a little bit. But like I said, this is going to be where the person's paying for it right there. That's Mama Bear or Papa Bear. You got 2 recliners, possibly a space for, a tiny bum there too. Like my daughter, my 4-year-old, she'd probably demand that mom and dad are sitting right there and she wants to be on her own little seat. I can just hear her right now being all cute about it. You do have the panoramic window too, so I love the fact you get a huge window over here, and then you have another window that opens up for a good breeze. You flip it around, and it's not neglecting this side's view either, which is nice. So you have windows there, windows here. Again, with the floating storage, I just like it. And then when you sit down, you kick up and relax. Whoosh, boom. Really nice sized TV. That fireplace is only adding to the aesthetics. you're also going to see that island right here as well. So again, table for 2, table for 4, depending on how you want to do it. You do have an outlet right there as well. But it's kind of cool how it's got the two-tone. So it's got the blue with the brown up top, looking really sharp, looking real dapper. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. And then you open this up and you got yourself your trash can or Rudenski. All right, so right here is going to be your refrigerator. You know, we all have a good idea of what that does. If it is the first time seeing one, you put your food in here and it stays nice and cool and stays fresh for a little bit longer time than if you were just to, cook it and leave it out on your counter. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so right here is going to be your kind of cooking zone. So you have your microwave with potato and popcorn mode. I don't know what veggies mode is for, but that's something that nobody's using, I'm sure. What the heck is veggies mode? Who's ever veggies mode? I have one mode on the microwave, and that's full blast for whatever time that I decide to do. Even on popcorn mode, I quit hitting popcorn mode, started hitting like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Outlet. I would like to see some lights underneath there, but that's just me. Maybe you let me know. And instead of the hard wrap plastic in the bathroom too, switch to solid surface out here. But you're going to get 6 pull-out drawers. 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and you're ready to rock. This is going to be the control for your for the RV in general. So you got your 2 slide-out controls, your 2 awning controls, your water pump, heated holding tank, so when it's on, it glows up nice and red. And then boom, boom, dual 15K ACs. That's going to be the control for the fan. And then here's going to be those wooden steps heading up into the larger loft here as well. So you can see you're good to go. I mean, you got room to set up a TV over here. You got storage to the left, storage to the right. You're looking at about 3 feet tall for head height. I'm not climbing up there today, so I apologize on that. But if you guys are interested enough in buying it, I'm sure you guys will. King bed here in the master bedroom. Another drop frame. So dual drop frames. And then you do have a couple cord cutouts. So if you got like your CPAP or something and you got some outlets underneath, window and window with that king bed. And you got storage here up underneath. Flip it around. You have your outlet cable, emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. And then you got a bunch of pull-out drawers here as well with your auto detect. And then boom. Hanging clothes, more pull-out drawers. I love the fact that it has its own kind of private bathroom. The only complaint I've got is the door's a little bit thin, but again, not a big deal. One piece fiberglass shell here for the shower. So let's go ahead and jump into it and tell you about the size. I'm 6 foot, 310 pounds. You can see I'm fitting in here pretty darn good. Pretty darn good indeed. I'm going to give it a 1.5 on the roundy rating scale, 1.8 on the flats. You got about 6'4" for head clearance there. And then flip it around, you got another mirror for another gun. And then boom, boom, and boom. And I like the little closet space back here as well. I think it looks pretty darn sharp. Got some good hanging room right back here. You got 6 of the open-ended drawers, 3 more of the pull-out drawers. I think that's about it, folks. I'm going to go around the outside. There's not too much to show on the outside of a destination, but look at that. Pretty good looking shot right there. Maybe angle it like this to be a little artsy. That might be a thumbnail. It just might be. All right, so coming along here on the exterior. Now, one thing they did include are the manual stabilizers. Sometimes destinations do, or they don't. A lot of people are blocking them up, but they're easy to remove if that's you. You also have the, the lighting there and there. You see your hand crank for the front. Again, you're not going to be using it a lot. Looks like 2 of the 30-pound propane bottles there as well. But look at the awnings. I mean, you got awnings going all the way through this. And I'll put the specifications, the length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes down in the description. Cable and your outlets there, your dual axles. And then you're even going to have an LP quick connect right there as well, which is nice. Here onto the back side, you can see the back end of that on-demand hot water heater. That's the screen door for your sliding door. And then, yeah, pretty basic over here. Coming around on the side, if you do want, you got enough room up there to put a slide topper on. It's a piece of awning that goes from there to there, prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. You got your black tank flush, your fresh water connection, city water connection, and your, yeah. Right here is going to be where you're going to be doing the dumping. So that's for bathroom number 1. So I'd imagine there's probably a second one. Yep, so right over here is going to be your second. You can also see that drop frame down there as well. Let's see some of the specs here. 13,067 pounds. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If I don't respond for a while, your boy's going cruise. I'm out on the sea, baby, with the family. 2027 Sandpiper 411DBDL. Have a great day. See ya.